If the Usos lose tonight, does that hurt some momentum?
Potentially it does, but when it comes to pressure, you either crumble or you become a diamond. And that's what the Usos have done, looking like a jewelry store out here in the ring.
Dawkins and Jimmy Uso start things off for their respective teams. Long history and rivalry between these two.
Ooh. Vegas wants the smoke, and the Usos say, well, the smoke's the twos and we the ones, sorry about it.
The Usos unified the tag team titles back on the 20th of May, knocking off Randy Orton and Riddle, RK Bro.
Street Profits said it's take-back season, get-back season. They want their titles back. The Usos are used to this, though. The target's on their back since they got here.
Usos 7-time tag team champions. Dawkins, of course, with the weight, height, and power advantage in this portion of the matchup. Oh, big shoulder tackle. Corey, what do the Profits have to do to try to win the titles here tonight?
That's a great question. And if I were to strategize for the Usos, I don't know that I would have an answer. That's the type of level that Jimmy and Jay have been performing.
Oh, great athleticism by Dawkins, who goes 6'5".
I suppose rely on the element of surprise if you're Angelo Dawkins.
Oh, this could be it. Tag. Ford's gonna go.
Are you serious?
And Jimmy Uso rolling out of harm's way.
Hey, that would be the strategy, though, right? Try to end this thing as quick as possible.
I almost made a reference to Las Vegas Airport, but they just renamed it, so I'm not entirely sure what it's called.
Wow, it's probably called Delay City and cancellation time.
I'm impressed to this point by both Street Profits, Montez particularly, and how loose they are, about how the pressure does not seem to be getting to the Profits.
Corey, you made a great point on Raw this past Monday night about the shape that Montez Ford has gotten himself in. Tremendous physical specimen, and he hasn't lost any speed or quickness at all in the ring.
Nor has he lost any cardiovascular ability. Montez still can go deep if it requires.
Or confidence. I mean, there was 7, 8 suckets there throughout all of Las Vegas.
And here comes main event, Jay Uso.
Watch, Pat, watch.
Hey, let's go, Jay. Smackdown, Jay. Let's go. All right, I don't know.
Yeah, I put up with this every Friday.
I didn't expect a motivational speech to be given by me out here tonight, but anything for SmackDown to remain champs. But Tez looks good.
The Usos are technically on both brands now, Pat, that they've unified the tag titles. And now Pat has his own chant going on as a Jay Uso with a side headlock applied to Montez Ford.
You're very popular amongst the mouth breathers, I must admit, Pat.
Well, those are my people.
Oh, shoulder tackle again.
And again, we talk about the added muscle of Montez Ford. That's made all the difference. 3 or 4 months ago, I don't know if that exchange turns out the same way.
Corey, he showed up. Oh, Jey Uso can flip it around, though. He showed up on SmackDown, did commentary. He might have added 25 pounds of muscle since the last time we've seen him. He looks unbelievable.
Ford whipped across the ring, up over the top.
Jey Uso eats the ball.
Oh, and a nice drop kick. Oh. And Ford looks extremely focused.
And maybe this is the plan of the Street Profits, the mind games, trying to taunt the Usos into making a mistake. Get Jimmy and Jay overzealous.
Angelo Dawkins, here's the double team by the over 3-time tag team champions.
That teamwork here.
And apparently they are getting along, looking great here tonight. Covered by Dawkins to win the tag titles and a kick out at 2.
Take your time, baby, let's go. Come on, Usos.
I would believe that a slower pace would help the Usos, but perhaps not.
Dawkins, ground and pound specialist if need be as well.
And it's no secret we are in the midst of a global audience watching this premium live event, but perhaps no one's opinion matters more than one man watching from home, Roman Reigns, the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, is keeping a close eye on everything.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier, Corey. Is that in the back of the mind of the Usos? Is there a lot of pressure on them to perform and keep the tag team titles tonight, knowing what Reigns has facing him in 4 weeks at SummerSlam, that being Lesnar in a last man standing match?
I think excellence has become a way of life for Jimmy and Jay.
Oh, Dawkins taken out.
When you wake up knowing the head of the table is watching, every step you take is with the same purpose, to impress the head of the table, to keep the man happy.
The gold has been showered all over the bloodline for some time.
And the impact. Jimmy Uso barreling through the air and driving Dawkins into the barricade. And this is where the Usos are so effective. The double team effort, the mind games, psychological warfare.
And Jimmy and Jay have effectively cut the ring in half. Dawkins has been nowhere near Montez Ford for the past several moments.
What the hell is this?
Oh, and the double team
That is ruthlessness.
from the twin brothers, the Usos.
A double suplex into the... Have I ever seen that? I don't think I have. Have your eyes ever seen that, Cole? 25 years?
Very rarely.
And here's a familiar sight. Jey Uso standing confidently over a fallen opponent, looking to end this thing in short order.
In the last couple of years, Jey Uso has really come into his own, burst on the main event scene here in WWE, as is his brother Jimmy. Not sure we've seen a more dominant team in the history of WWE. And Dawkins blocks in a right hand, stuns Jey. Dawkins realizes he's got to make it to the corner to somehow make a tag. Down goes Dawkins.
You would assume you'd never want to trade blows with Dawkins, but Jey Uso hits one on the button.
The Usos are just bad men, Graves.
No doubt about it. Both Jimmy and Jey possess dynamite in their fists. They have stamina, they have cardio, and they've got a mean streak. And it's all part of the bloodline. It's hereditary.
It's literally their DNA. So many documentaries have been done on this family's DNA of just being badasses and ass kickers in the ring. And the Usos.
And just those little things, like you saw Jimmy slide over to Montez Ford, point at him, just get in your head, try to take your opponent out of their game.
Comfortable, confident, relaxed. You're in their world right now. Street Profits have obviously been champions before, but this is Vegas.
But when you're the Usos, there's almost nothing that you have not encountered at this point in your career. Every team, every opponent, every situation, the Usos are always ready.
You saw the look of concern cross the face of Montez Ford. And the trash talking. Oh, continues at a cheap shot by Jey Uso.
That is tag team chemistry. It was absolutely beautiful. Keeping the official busy. That was almost a work of art.
Corey, I love what you're saying about the Usos.
A big fan, and I believe every word that I say about Jimmy and Jey Uso. The same can be said for the Street Profits. I think the Profits have got an extremely bright future in the tag team division, whether it be on Raw or SmackDown, but tonight ain't their night.
Jimmy mocking Montez Ford as you take another look. Bang at the cheap shot by Jey Uso.
Not a cheap shot, a brilliant shot. So much electricity in this.
This could be an opportunity for the Street Profits to make something happen.
And Ford realizes it, and he knows Dawkins has got to try to get to the corner to make a tag. Look at
Jimmy's walking the wrong
Jimmy
way.
has no idea where he is right now.
He looks like somebody out on this strip, not a clue where he's headed.
Dawkins trying to get to Ford. Jimmy trying to get to Jey, makes the tag. Dawkins does as well. And Montez Ford now the legal man.
Kick connects to Jey Uso. Montez now up top.
And Montez gonna try to put up the pace and ran into a kick by Jey. Perfectly executed, covered and retained, and a kick at it too by Montez.
My goodness.
Montez had it all figured out. Baited Jey into coming over.
But just when Montez had the answer, boom! Jey Uso changed the question.
Yeah, snuffing out the momentum in a heartbeat. Look at this. Boom!
Right to the sternum of Montez Ford. Angelo Dawkins, a complete non-factor at this point. Beginning to look a little more like a handicap match for Montez Ford.
That is not a good place to be.
This is the pace that the Usos want. What a whip into the corner. Buckling Ford.
This is where the Usos are at their most dangerous, when they know their prey is wounded. When the Usos smell blood, they truly become the great white sharks circling the prey.
It's all planned. It's all
And again, another
meditated.
cheap shot by Jimmy. Little drive-by, paying homage to the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Everything is planned with the Usos, with the bloodline. Everything works out perfectly because everything's planned perfectly since birth.
Watch this again, paying homage to the tribal chief.
Distract the ref, kick to the mouth, pay tribute to the GOAT. picture-perfect sequence for the Usos.
Jimmy and Jay borrowing that move from Roman Reigns, but a little innovation on the tag team side of things.
Ford in trouble.
That's got to do it.
To retain the unified tag titles, and Ford kicks again at 2. But this is the way that the Usos play ball.
Oh, Tez showing a little fight there. Smacked them.
Wearing down their opponents, constant double teams, keeping Ford away from his partner.
With no absence of malice in the process.
Did you see him go through the legs in the sky? Just comfortable, floating through the air.
I mean, the Russian judge gave Jimmy Uso a 10.
That's tough to get. Those judges are mean over there. Very mean. That chop also perfect.
With a grin washing over the face of Jimmy Uso.
Well, we talked earlier, Corey. This is the pace the Usos love.
Very methodical, no wasted motion.
Nowhere near.
Oh! Maximum impact on everything.
Dawkins just got to sit over there and watch Montez get bullied.
I mean, just sit home and enjoy one of the greatest tag teams in history. Do what they do best.
Cut the ring in half. Isolate again. Pummel. Beat him up. Make him regret ever getting in the ring with the bloodline. That's what they do every single time.
Tag made, main event, Jey Uso now the legal man. Double team by the tag team champions.
Oh, my
Make a wish, Pat.
Oh, my God.
And no doubt, the head of the table is seated comfortably on the private island, watching in HD.
The island of relevancy. Watching his cousins rip Montez legs off at the hips.
And look at these gnarly cross faces.
Hey, he's sucking in there, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You on some line? Say now. Come on, Montez, what you say?
Look at the intensity on the face of Jey Uso. And
Look at Montez's face.
Watch this shot right here. Bang, what a crossface.
This is when you regret going at the champs. 12th round, deep end, dead tired. Jay's feeling himself.
But what we're seeing right now from Jey Uso is it's not about the application of the hold. It's what you do. This is basic. This is wrestling 101 from Jey Uso, and it has completely thwarted every attempt Montez has made.
Well, it's all about the family too, Corey. Roman Reigns operates in much the same manner. The slow, methodical, wear your opponent down, punish him, torture him, make them understand that they're getting the hell beat out of them, and that's what the Usos are doing here.
tried and true technique.
And again, another cheap shot.
Is it cheap if Dawkins just didn't see it coming? I mean,
Yeah, he's in the ring. Dawkins should have known that was coming.
And Ford now, Ford trying to fight out of the corner. Problem is, he has no one to tag. Dawkins isn't on the apron. Ford's going to try to get over there as he's trying to fight back against Jimmy Uso.
Where is he getting this energy?
Montez was closing in, but Dawkins again, nowhere to be found on the apron.
Montez Ford trying to somehow rally here. Oh, right hand!
Oh, baby!
And that's going to teach you to mouth off to the Usos.
Had to get one last suck it in.
They are mean. They are nasty. I don't think I've ever seen them look this good as they've been beating up the Prophets.
Let's take a look at this uppercut and yes, sir, Daddy, it's time.
And even the WWE fans have to respect the Unified Tag Team Champions here in Vegas.
You're absolutely right, because it's not as though the Usos rest on their laurels. It's not as though Jimmy and Jay sit at home and wait for opportunities to present themselves. They are fighting tag team champions.
Oh, was that a dig at someone who's sitting at home watching this?
He's earned the right to do whatever he wants to do.
Is that what you're getting at? A little dig at the Unified Champion?
You need to stop trying
Corey.
to sow these seeds.
Corey,
They
don't. Corey, don't. Roman has earned that. You know that.
And Dawkins is up on the apron, and Montez Ford now with an opportunity. Ford trying to get to Dawkins, makes the tag. And here comes Dawkins.
The big man.
And Angelo gonna fall away. Top rope, down go the Usos.
He laid it on his feet.
Dawkins with an opportunity. Angelo Dawkins firing up here. Can the Prophet Profits, do something that no team has done in close to 350 days.
Tremendous athleticism.
Oh, never saw it coming. The flying elbow by Dawkins.
Dawkins is rolling.
360 splash.
Oh, and then the step up Enziguri. Jimmy's in trouble. Dawkins looking to put him away. That spinning corkscrew neckbreaker cover now. New champ for the titles. Somehow kicking out at 2.
Holy.
Let's show you how the match changed.
Dawkins had to take it high risk, knowing what's at stake tonight. And Angelo Dawkins has single-handedly put the Street Profits back in contention.
You see Dawkins just land on his feet. 6'5", you said?
6'5", Dawkins. And now measuring the tackling and bowling his way through both men.
Dawkins make a good wedge buster?
I think so.
They don't have those anymore, do they?
The game has changed, but he would have been an old school player that would have been fantastic. Look at him now. Oh, Jimmy Uso turning it around. Tez with the tag on Dawkins.
And look at this now.
I don't know if Jimmy knows.
Oh my God! Goodness! For the titles, it's over right here. The Profits to win. Got him. No. Kick out at 2. And the frustration now being shown by Montez Ford.
Take a look at this spectacular tandem offense from Ford and Dawkins that very nearly crowned brand new undisputed tag team champions.
And Corey, to get back to the point we made when this match began, all of a sudden the pace is quickened. All of a sudden the Profits are in control.
It's like an alley-oop there with a shoulder tackle into a slam.
We are officially in the deep waters. This is what separates good teams from great ones.
Who trained harder? Who's in the gym when nobody was watching?
Indeed, this is awesome. Two of the best tag teams in the entire planet going after one another. Oh, missed. Tag, Jay's legal. Tag, Dawkins is legal. Oh, step up Enziguri. And Jay runs into the right hand.
Jay's rocked.
Uh-oh, here we go. Montez up top. Oh, on the blockbuster. Cover for the win. The Profits to become the tag. No!
Oh, my.
The expression on Dawkins' face tells the entire story.
I think just about every face in this sold-out arena has the same look, the same expression after a breathtaking double blockbuster from way up high. Somehow, some way, the Usos are still in this battle.
Chris Angel is 3 feet behind me.
Yeah, and you took a picture with him and posted it earlier today, but we're sold out here tonight in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, which has seen its share of historic fights over the years, but what a night tonight at Money in the Bank.
Most magical thing I've seen in Vegas' history is somehow Jay kicked out of that. How the hell do you kick out?
Already tonight, Liv Morgan has become Miss Money in the Bank. Bianca Belair successfully retained the Raw Women's Championship.
Bobby Lashley, United States champion. And right now, an epic classic in the making.
Struggling just to stay vertical.
Yeah, but Jay, I believe. Oh, maybe not.
What was that, Cole?
Dawkins with a right. Oh, this is like Hearns and Hagler back in the day, standing toe-to-toe and throwing bombs.
It's getting uglier by the second, and I could not be more happy about that.
Jimmy runs into a right.
Dawkins is just throwing fire with those right hands.
He's got Bogo out here, buy one, get one, big time right.
Montez calls for Dawkins to move over so he can make the tag. Going back up to the top rope again. Meanwhile, from behind, Jey Uso saving his brother. And driving Dawkins shoulder first to the post.
Montez.
Double super kick. Cover for the win and to retain. Ford kicks it too. Are you kidding me?
And with that kick out, this entire arena just came back to life behind the Street Profits.
We're going to have an hour Broadway here tonight in Vegas.
Take a look at this. Montez Ford over both Usos. Pow! Right in the kisser.
This is absolutely incredible.
Watching the Usos time up those super kicks with a little crow hop to meet perfectly on Tez's chin.
But guys, what about the guts and the resilience of the Profits?
You can't not be impressed with Ford and Dawkins tonight, but the same respect has got to be given to the champs.
Now Ford is being double teamed by the Usos. Ford able to somehow send Jimmy outside the ring.
But does Ford even know where he's at this point?
Oh, and now Jay dumped over the top rope. Remember, championship advantage goes to the Usos. You got to pin or submit to win the titles.
And as exhausted as Montez Ford is, he needs to be thinking about how to get an opponent back in the ring.
That's not what he's thinking.
Montez gonna fly! Holy! Say it!
Montez is feeling it right now. Could this be the moment?
Montez.
Pat, what did I tell you last night? What did I tell you last night? This match was gonna steal the show.
It felt like the Street Profits were ready to do.
From the heavens, Ford for the win, cover to win the titles. Now just breaking things up.
The sound you hear are hearts breaking around the globe. My God.
Look at this dude. Added 20 pounds of muscle and somehow added inches to his spirit. Montez Ford flying.
And then from the heavens, Montez got all of it. Picture perfect frog splash. But Jimmy Uso, at the last possible millisecond, keeps this one alive.
Talking about an eighth of an inch there from Jason Ayers' left palm, and we got new champs. Holy hell.
This is wild.
Fight forever chance starting, and I'll tell you what, they might.
Get no argument from me.
Square.
How are these four men still standing up and staring down each other? And here we go! What a match!
What a moment.
Dawkins runs into a super kick.
Locked up. Whole body's locked up.
Driven into the timekeeper's area goes Dawkins. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Montez Ford in trouble. On the shoulders of Jey Uso.
Ford out the back door.
Tag.
I don't know if Montez realized that the Usos made the tag.
Kick made. Double super kick. Ford down. One, and that means one and done. What a match. The Usos retain.
Here are your winners, and still the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Guys, I got goosebumps. That was incredible.
That's one of the greatest matches I've ever been lucky enough to be in an arena for.
No doubt about it. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a long time. This is, as the kids say, a banger.
Okay.
Look, my son told me that. I don't know.
I was going to say, man, the Usos, they have to respect the Profits. Watch the 1D now. Delivered by Jimmy and Jay.
Did, done, dud perfectly.
And now the cover. And the victory for Jimmy and Jey Uso to retain the Unified Tag Team titles. 348 days and counting.
Tomorrow makes
Tomorrow makes 349. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt you.
We haven't worked for a while. It's okay,
I know,
Cole.
right?
Hey, it's an honor to be on with both of you, and it's an honor to be here during the era of the Bloodline.
Watch the 1D. This is absolutely amazing. The Usos putting Montez Ford away, and the cover here now. And
Wait. Look at Montez Ford's right shoulder. Wait, can we?
Let's not look
Wait,
too
can we
close.
get? I don't know if the truck's got this ready.
Can we see that again?
I only caught that at the very last moment, but it looked like Montez's shoulder was
What
off
are you
the
guys
mat.
talking about?
Well, the other angles we saw, Corey, I mean, obviously.
I had no doubt until we just saw that last angle.
I think so. We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch it again, Montez.
Why the match stop? Match
Oh, he's saying what you guys are saying.
So watch this here.
I thought you guys were lying.
Jimmy Uso hooks the arm and
Oh, the shoulder's
leg.
clearly off the mat, guys.
Holy hell.
The Profits.
You're right. You're right. Montez Ford has every right to be upset right now, as does Angelo Dawkins. The official obviously tried to get the best angle possible, but
I didn't even know. I mean, did any of us know? I didn't notice.
not until
not
we
at
saw
all.
that very last replay.
Montez did, though, right? Montez came over and started yelling about this thing.
And we had to see the other angle, which we did, and his shoulder clearly off the mat. The problem is, the decision was made.
Listen, Montez, I believe, was out. I believe had his shoulder not come up while the cover was being executed. I don't know if Montez kicks out, but Tez definitely has a legitimate gripe after this one.
I'd say.